Hello, my friends. Good day to you and welcome. My name is Briget Boyle. Glad to be here. It is Monday morning. I'm back in the seat for the vocal vitamin. So hopefully we'll get some folks joining in. If you're tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from, what your name is maybe, and if you have any questions along the way or anything you'd like me to address or any moments of like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense or anything like that. It's really helpful for the interaction for me, and also to know where you're at. So thank you so much for showing up and for singing. So let's get started. We're just going to jump right in and start by taking a couple nice big deep breaths low into the belly. Arrive here in this moment. Feel yourself inside of your skin. Witness what it's like to be you today. And as we're breathing, I want you to start to feel like a gravitational pull upwards. I guess gravity would kind of be coming down, but like I want you to imagine that there's an energetic force coming from your sits bones, from your sacrum, from your belly button, and that gravitational pull is coming straight up the center of your body and up out the top of your head. Let's see what that does. It helps raise you up, gives you a little lift. And then from there, you can go ahead and do some nice rib rotations, rib undulations. Kind of warming up the body. Hey, Paul. Nice to see you. So glad you're here. Sorry I had to cancel last week, but I'm back. Yeah, and then go ahead and bring your head in circles, stretching at the neck, taking it nice and slow, like maybe even slower than you think you need to. Just really, really feel what it's like to move your head around, allowing the neck to have a little bit of attention, a little bit of movement. And then you can switch directions. Again, keeping it nice and slow, very relaxed. If anything hurts or doesn't feel good, don't do it. Or modify to whatever feels better. Cool. And then let's take our hands and just kind of give ourselves a little like across the chest massage. And then you can also come down your arm, kind of rubbing maybe circles. If you want to like get some faster motion, that's also fine. Even some padding can be fine. But whatever you feel like to kind of wake up your extremities a little bit. Maybe rub your hands together as we're transitioning to the other arm. And then rub the other arm. Maybe even the feeling of a little bit of self-massage. Hi, Willa from Oakland. So glad you're here. Yeah, and complete that with coming back to the chest, maybe resting your hands right in the center of your chest. And then let's take our fingertips and just do some gentle tapping right down the center here, just to kind of bring some energy to that area. Maybe coming right in the center of your chest bone, breastbone, and then bring that tapping out. And then that can transition into some more fist-oriented pounding. And then start to make some sounds. Ah, maybe yawn. And then bring the pads of your fingers to the back of your shoulder and just kind of give yourself a little wake up on a Monday morning massage. Whatever feels good. If you want to bring that up into your neck, that's great. Hi, Kobe from Holland. Cool. Wonder what it's like in Holland right now. What's the weather like? Never been to Holland. I'd like to go to Holland. Maybe one day. And let's just finish this little warm up by putting our fingers in our hair and our head and giving ourselves a little scalp energizing. Oh, and as you're doing this, feel free to be making lots of sounds. Oh, maybe bring the butt of your hands into your jaw. My hair just went into like a wild situation after doing that. That was fun. Oh, good. And let's yawn. Oh, then hum and chew a little bit. As you're chewing, I want you to pay attention to your tongue and just see if you can kind of relax the tongue into the bottom of the mouth. Ma 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 ma. Ma. Now, as we're saying ma, I want you to bring your tongue out of your mouth. Ma. Ma. Maybe turn it into an at the end. Ma. Ma. Now what happens if you imagine the sounds that you're making kind of coming up off of the vocal cords and lifting into the this part of your head? Ma. Ma. Good, good, good. Now hum and chew a little bit more. That creates some moisture in the mouth and helps with the vocal apparatus. Now we're going to do some horse lips. So just a nice, if you can't do horse lips right away, don't worry about it. You can put your fingers in your cheeks, which can help assist with that. You can also make an R sound if that's possible for you, like a or you could just open your mouth into a nice ah, play with your vowels. So whatever works for you, but we're just going to do a glissando from the top to the bottom. Good, and then go from the bottom to the top. And then top to the bottom. Good, then roll your head around again, just checking in, making sure you didn't create too much tension during those horse lips. Oh, maybe make some gentle sighs. Oh. And then we'll come and we'll just, on a sing this note. And then we'll sing it again on an ah. Ah. So we're going to go with that pattern. So, ma. Hey, Nancy, I'm so glad you're here. Ma. Now let's change the vowel to A. Trying to keep the sound nice and forward. You're going to feel like a vibration in the front of your lips. And then as you open it, the sound should stay here. Sometimes when people think about singing, they bring it really far back. And we're working on kind of bringing the sound up into the front of the face. Stay on A. A couple more of these. And let's do the last one on E. Me. Good, now just take a nice glissando. Oh, excuse me. It's Monday morning. It's a good yawning day. And yawning is great for singing, so feel free to yawn as much as you can. Great. Let's just do some straight up glissandos. So just on the vowels, just to kind of explore going from the higher register of the voice down into the lower register without and trying to be cognizant and aware of where the transition between the two registers happens, and then working on visualizing your voice kind of going around your break in an effort to try to smooth out said break. Sometimes for me, thinking of it going forward really works well. Like as I'm kind of coming down in the notes, I think about the sound coming forward. Sometimes it works really well to think of it coming just like straight down, like a column right through the middle of your head. And sometimes it helps people to explore what it feels like to bring it back. So this is, your voice, the exploration of your voice is such a personal journey. So please explore and find what works for you. So let's start on an ah. We're going to go. Good. Now A. E. O. O. And oo. Now hum at the bottom. Ma, 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 ma. Good. Now let's go. Two more. Beautiful. Now from here, if this is too high for you, you can come an octave down below it and start there. But try to give yourself some chance to be up in this region, even if it's not feeling super strong, but just to kind of access it. We're going to come down right now, so you don't have to stay up here for too long. Actually, let's do this. So we're going to go sa, 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 Beautiful. Great. So now, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing good out there. It's nice to sing. Feels good to wake up on a Monday morning and sing. Hopefully you're feeling that. So we're just going to do a little agility work. So let's start on E for this one. E. I don't know why I chose such a challenging vowel. Maybe I should change it. Yeah. You know what? I'm not feeling this one, you guys. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop that track. Let's do that. There's that cool pentatonic one that I've done. It's been a little while, but it kind of also touches the agility piece, but it's a little more. It covers a full octave and then some, so it's kind of fun. So let me pull up one little thing here. Oh, I can't find it. Well, oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, so it goes like this. I'm going to bring it up so I can demonstrate it a little bit more easily. E, E, and then the next four notes. A, A, and then ah. Let's string it all together. I'll do it kind of slow. E, A, wow, tuning on this is really fun. Tuning. So that's what I noticed on myself right there is I just kind of felt I sank a little low below the tonic. So that's just something to pay attention to is how can you take the scale down and kind of keep it nice and lifted. E, A, E, A, Cool, let's just hang out here a couple times. E, A, E, A, maybe one last time. E, A, now hum and chew. Let's take some just sort of gentle glissandos like ah, ah, ah. Now I want you to do that again, and this time kind of imagine, maybe even put your hands on your lower belly and just feel what it's like to be contracting so that the air comes out. Ah, 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 hey, hey, yo, ah. Now take your tongue and put it out of your mouth and really make this nice, big, relaxed tongue out sound. Ha, 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 ah. Now hum again, hum and chew. Just exploring a little bit, seeing what things feel like. Um, Now I'm going to take you to a Bulgarian warm up. For anybody who's new here, I'm not sure if you've been with me or not, but I have been singing folk music from Eastern Europe since I was in my early 20s. And I've been singing with a group called Kitka, which is a women's vocal ensemble based in the Bay Area. I've also been with a trio called True Life Trio for the last 12 years. And through both of those ensembles, we've gotten to spend some good time working with mentors and people. And I have a special interest in the way Bulgarian folk music is used as a means for warming up the voice. So Tsvetanka Barimezova has been one of the main inspirations, mentors in my life, and she teaches she uses these warm-ups in her rehearsing of the choir of Kitka, for instance. And so I find them to be very, very helpful and really lovely. So let's do this one here. This one's in 11/8, and the way that plays out rhythmically is, for anybody who's new to odd time signatures, it's nice to think of them in twos and threes. So in 11, it'll be two twos, a three, and then two more twos. Okay, so when you put two things of 11 together, you'll have four twos together. But well, let me just count it. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. So if you're counting it on your fingers, your middle finger is the long beat, the third, the 3/8 note beat. So quick, quick, long, quick, quick. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. If you want to put both hands together, it's also a really handy way to do it. So you go 1 2. Wow, that's backwards because I'm looking at the screen. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. So it's a lot of different ways to embody a rhythm. I kind of like to play around with my phalanges as a means of understanding the rhythm. So here we go. This one goes like this. Nicola di Pogori, Pogori o di Pita. For anybody who already knows it, feel free to just start singing the drone or the bottom part, whatever works for you. As I'm kind of breaking it down, I'll break it down a little bit more. Nicola di Pogori, Pogori. Do that all the way through. Nicola di Pogori. One more time. Nicola di Pogori. And then moving forward. Pogori o di Pita. Pogori o di Pita. One more. Pogori o di Pita. Nicola o di Pogori, Pogori o di Pita. Nicola o di Pogori, Pogori o di Pita. So I want to show you also the drone and the bottom part real quick. So the drone is just a single note all the way through. The words go along with the melody. Nicola o di Pogori, Pogori o di Pita. And the thing to work on here is to have a nice column of sound that doesn't get split up by the consonants that you're singing. You're really trying to sing on the vowels. And that's a pretty important element of singing choral music, is like getting to the vowel, unless it's very specific that like you're gonna hang out on the, or the n or the l or whatever, but mostly try to get off the consonants onto the vowels. And then the bottom part is Nicola odi pogori pogori odi pita. So I'll just sing that last half. Pogori odi pita. So what I'll do is, as we take it up, I'm going to sing all three parts. And so you can either sing along with the different parts or sing in harmony. So here we go. Nicola odi pogori pogori odi pita, drone. Nicola odi pogori pogori odi pita. Bottom. Nicola odi pogori pogori odi pita. Here's the top. Nicola odi pogori pogori odi pita. Now let's take it up and we'll do the drone. Nicola odi pogori pogori odi pita. Take it up and we'll do the bottom. Nicola odi pogori pogori odi pita. And now I'll just sing the top a few times. Nicola odi pogori pogori odi pita. Nicola odi pogori pogori odi pita. Beautiful. Now take a nice glissando. And I'm going to put a couple of links in the chat to close us out. So first of all, I want to say that Kitka is producing a really cool workshop series right now. It's a Ukrainian singing workshop series. It's on Zoom, so it's accessible to anybody. Here is the information. Wait, let me just make sure it's coming up September 18th. I think there's two more. So go to kitka.org/events and you can find that. I also want to say that I do teach privately and would love to work with people. So if you're interested in booking a lesson with me, a private lesson, it's so fun to work with folks and to help you find your own voice and really spend some time kind of honing your own sound. So if you're interested in working with me, you can do so at brigetboyle.com/schedule a lesson. I look forward to connecting with you. If you want to throw me a tip today, you're welcome to do that. PayPal.me/Briget Boyle or Venmo at Briget-Boyle. It's really fun to be here. It's nice to be back. I am going to be traveling to Ireland in the end of September. And I will be gone for 3 weeks. And I think what I'm going to do is put the Vocal Vitamin on hold indefinitely when I leave for Ireland, because I'm not sure how things are going to shape out. And then when I come back, things are kind of busy with November and December with artistic development with Kitka. So basically what I'm trying to say is that we've got, I think, about 3 more vocal vitamins before I need to take an extended break. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4 more vocal vitamins before I need to take a long break. So please come, tell your friends. It's like this is like one of the best things that it's just a lovely thing to do, and it's so nice to connect with y'all. And I would really regret losing connections with you. So if you're interested in showing up at 9:30 for the next 4 Mondays, please do, and tell your friends. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Take good care. Bye-bye.